And that right there made me feel like things are not as bad as they appear to be. And that sometimes in His plan, God creates scenarios that may appear to be very scary initially, but they are intended to achieve one thing, and that is bring the best of people. It may have been a small hate crime. You know, I don't know if it was hate or stupidity or foolishness. But I know one thing, that it made every single one of us see how beautiful our community is. And I was telling our brothers and sisters at Tarbiya yesterday, I don't think that the election of this president or his ascension to power necessarily made America more hateful or more loving. Hate did not increase the last couple of weeks. It has always been there. It is hiding under the surface. It was brewing, and it takes irresponsible, lousy leadership to enable that hate to start hurting other people. And what I wanted to say, that it also takes good people and good leadership and honorable citizenship to curb hatred and to push it back into its holes. And that is exactly what you guys are doing here today. We are making a statement as a community that this type of behavior, hey, you want to hate me, that's fine. I'm not asking you to love me. Just keep it to yourself. Don't hurt me for those feelings. Don't take something from me that is not yours. Don't discriminate against me. I cannot control how you feel about me, but we as a society can certainly control how we treat each other. Right? So what we need to do as a community is to really like use our own little circles of influence. Your Facebook friends, your friends that you sit with on the dinner table, every single one of us and their families, we hear anti-Muslim things, we hear Islamophobic things, we hear anti-Jewish and anti-Semitic things, we hear discriminatory things against blacks or Latinos, right? There's always a couple of members in our circles of friends and families that will say such things. It is right then and there that we stop it, that we inform them and educate them and let them know what the reality is. And we challenge ideas of hatred and discrimination right there when they are engendered, when they come out of people's mouths. If we do this and we stand up every single time with a social media post, with an inappropriate share that was made, right, on Facebook, with a statement that was made in a social gathering, this is how we curb hate. This is how we keep it in place. And we had some ambivalence initially when we moved to Roseville, my family and I. That was about 6-7 months ago. I served at the Salam Center in Carmichael for 10 years. And I'm pleased, by the way, my dear brother Wasim, the chairman of the Salam board, is right here. You know, he's come to show support. And Roseville was kind of, I don't want to say an alien place to us, but we've had ideas about Roseville, I have to be honest with you. You know, they said things about Roseville. They think it's conservative, it's Islamophobic, you know, it's wealthy and snobbish. Right? Are you guys wealthy and snobbish? I don't think so. But it took us a while to understand that even we had stereotypes. And we had compartments in our minds, and we placed people in those compartments, right? That's the easiest thing that humans do. We got to put a label on it so I can understand it. And so we came here with some ambivalence and not fear, but kind of, let's see how it works. And then that event took place, and it seemed initially like it's the sum of all fears. But the last couple of days proved that we were absolutely wrong, right? Absolutely wrong. And the support that we've seen from the good, loving people of Placer County has been overwhelming. And I tell you right now, our decision to come to Roseville was the right decision, and I will celebrate that for the rest of my life. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will pray for each and every one of you, and I am absolutely grateful and thankful for your support, for your words of love and compassion. And you know, the Tarbiya house is always going to be your place. It is, we call it house because everyone can feel comfortable and safe in there. You know, it's like when you go to your grandmother's house that is only like 1,200 square feet, and all the family comes together for Thanksgiving and they're all like crammed in there. You know, our place is small, but that is exactly how it's supposed to feel, warm and loving and hospitable. Everyone in this community, Muslim or otherwise, particularly our non-Muslim friends and neighbors, you're always welcome to show up at any program, at any prayer service, uninvited. Bring your kids, bring your friends, bring your families. Don't even let us know. Just show up, and I promise you, you won't regret it. Thank you so much, guys.